What's up guys, back to another Konosuba video. In today's video we are going to go over was the 500 day Crimson Demon celebration slash 1.5 Annie slash veneer, whatever you want to call it. It was a good celebration pretty much. So a few things first. I know it technically has another 2 days technically, today and then the next day. But I want to take tomorrow to talk about the new banner, and then of course, as you see right here, I'm going to talk about these tickets for the new players so they can pick what weapon they need and give insight on that. So we're going to talk about the celebration in general. So of course, first things first, we are going to talk about the units. Probably the main reason people are playing right now is because the units. Now the units are not as good as the first anniversary, and I actually think this is the second best celebration we've had, the first anniversary being the best in my opinion. The collabs are cool and all, but the 1.5 times rates is, you know, a little too good to pass up. Plus you get so many summoning tickets and all that is just too good to pass up. So first banner is the main one, which is Veneer, Wiz, and Megami. Go to exchange real quick. You can get these three. Veneer, if you pick this, I question you. Veneer is amazing, top tier in JP, still for Earth. Wiz is probably the worst legendary, unfortunately, and Megami is really strong with React skill, and, you know, going forward after the type debuff thing for Arena, where explosions on Megami aren't going to be very good unless it's a enemy weak to fire. She'll probably be the best Megami. Made a video going over that. So very good, very good. And then there's just Wiz, unfortunate as it is. She still does really good damage. I've used her in Arena, and she was putting out some pretty good numbers. But once those numbers aren't good anymore, she has pretty much nothing to offer. So it kind of tips the scale in the first anniversary's banner's favor. Very good banner. We also have this one. By the way, very funny that we didn't get the second one. I realized during the celebration, because these banners leave in 2 days. This banner leaves in 2 days. I'm assuming in 2 days when this one leaves, we'll get the part 2 one. If you're wondering why I know there's a part 2, it literally says part 1 right here, and there's literally a part 2 right here because it's glitched. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have the Christmas and Halloween units and probably either nothing else or some random ass unit on it, if I haven't mistaken. But this banner isn't too crazy, if I'm being honest. I think I have to click on this one to be exchanged. Yeah, Megami's and whatever. Cecilia is bad. Aqua is pretty good. This Megami is pretty good. Iris is just generic Iris as well. She just does Iris things. And then Cosma is very, very good. I mean, it gives you a chance to get Cosma, so I guess it's not terrible, but you probably wouldn't be spending on this banner anyway. But the fact that it's here, I'll just give it a plus because of that. And then, of course, the 500 celebration draw, very nice. You could win, what, 10k or 100k quartz. I haven't seen anyone win it personally, but you can win it, so it's nice. And we got a bunch of these along with the 5 times recruit. We got 20 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I could pull up the login screen. We should get our last one today. I think mine's tomorrow because I actually missed a day of logging in on accident. Very good, very nice stuff. I've pulled the Ainu Mia off of this and a dupe of the Thunder Chris. That's cool. I'm sure a lot of people have gotten really good stuff off of this. And then, of course, this banner is really good. I know technically this is the first Annie banner, but better because Cosma is on it. Funny enough, Veneer and Megami are on it as well. However, I'm still giving the edge to the first Annie because if it was kind of like a cop out, like, oh, well, because the first anniversary was before this, you know, it had this banner. This banner is still really good, though. Only issue I have with it is you probably summoned on Wiz and Veneer first, and then this came out. Plus, if you have Aqua, there's probably not any good reason to summon on this, even though Darkness is good. But still really nice that they have this banner. If you're a new player, you could snipe a couple characters. Ironic that I said that because you snipe, but you can snipe a few of the characters, maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then go in on this one to grab some of the other ones. Very, very nice. Like I said, this is a prime time for new players to re-roll for the account they want. So banners, 10 out of 10. Easily the best assortment of banners we have had. Next up is the event. which is this one. The only issue I have with this is the fact that we aren't actually going to make this, unfortunately. I've been slacking. I personally have just been doing like 3 for the mission and calling it good. But the rewards are pretty nice. We get skill potion, assist tickets, quartz, 4-star tickets. We're probably going to get the medals, I'm assuming. Probably not the other skill potion though. Unfortunately, this veneer is also a very, very good sub for the Earth veneer as he boosts magic. So very, very good event, I will say. Definitely a useful unit to have, so we'll give it to that as well. Then we also had dungeon. At one point it is closed, so it's always a W when we get dungeon as well. And then we have, of course, the tickets. I won't go over them too much, but getting free weapons is really good for the newer players. We also got, I believe, yeah, the 4-star ticket as well. So panel missions, big W, like them a lot. Also the logins for, I believe you get a piece of armor and then a weapon. So it's 2 weapons and an armor piece, I believe is what we got for tickets. I'm still a day off, so I just have to wait until I get those, unfortunately. But overall, a pretty good celebration. I do, like I said, I do prefer the first anniversary, but this one is still really good. Honestly, the fact that we have the first anniversary banner but better is really ironic to me. That should push it in the favor, but I don't want to be biased because then the next best celebration will be the next legendary festival. It should be what, Union and Iris? Oh no, it should be Chris. Sorry, that'll be a Christmas celebration, so that'll be a little wonky. The next like major legendary only festival, only in quotations, would be Union and Iris. They'll probably have this banner, but it'll have Wiz and Megami on it. So I don't want to be like, oh well, that one's the best celebration because it's the first anniversary banner, but it has those characters. And then after that, be like, oh well, this is the best one because there's Iris and Union on it as well. Yada yada. You get what I mean. So this is a good banner. Unfortunately, I think Wiz kind of hurts being put on it because if you pull Wiz, you'd kind of be upset. I did not mean to swipe there. But other than that, very good celebration. Let me know your thoughts on it. Did you like it? Do you wish it was better? Do you wish there was more? Of course, I always wish there was more content, but that's just me personally. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe for more Konosuba content. As always, I will be making a guide on what weapon and jewelry you should do on your tickets for the newer players, or if you're, a long playing player and you just want to know what to use on, watch that as well. And I'll also be having a should you summon for the part 2 of the rerun. What's exactly is it called? The special character featured recruit part 2. When that comes out, I'll do a should you summon when it drops, and then I will have a should you summon for what should be the next banner. So yes, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll catch y'all in the next Konosuba video. Thanks for watching.